Radiant team ban.
I should have seen that one coming.
Dire team ban. Radiant team pick.
Beastmaster.
Dire team pick.
Hello everyone and welcome to more WePlay action. I'm Llama Down Under. I'm going to be joined by Ryu. How's it going? Apparently it's not. Your microphone appears to be muted in TeamSpeak, Ryu. But we've got Leviathan versus EWolves, and Ryu will be joining me shortly. He's in the game. His mic is just muted for a second.
Remaining.
It does that sometimes.
5 seconds
And
remaining.
with that, let's get into it now. Folks, just in case you didn't know, WePlay, it's all best of ones. Teams face each other twice. It's a round robin, double best of ones. Interesting format. Haven't seen it before. Either way, last time Leviathan and EWolves met, Leviathan did beat out EWolves. EWolves ran the Enchantress plus the Chen, and it was not successful. Leviathan figured out a way around it. But other than that, Leviathan's been having some trouble in these best of ones. And so it's going to be interesting to see exactly how they handle it. Now, Leviathan have banned out the Enchantress and the Lone Druid, two strong heroes, and something EWolves loved running, and they pick up Jenkins' Pudge. We got an exciting game ahead of us.
Witch Doctor!
Radiant team pick.
With that, they're going to get themselves the Witch Doctor as well to go with the Beastmaster. Not sure if they're maybe anticipating EWolves might pick up something like the Chen, but Beastmaster also typically gets the Boar, gets the Necronomicon, a lot of good units to get that 5-second paralyzing Caustic stun on, since it does so much to creeps. And we will be seeing Mirana come out for EWolves. Now this is a funny one. When EWolves were playing to try to get into MDL, I remember talking to some of the members of Complexity after one of their matches about their strategy going up against EWolves, since EWolves knocked them into the lower brackets of that tournament. And Complexity said, we're just going to ban Mirana, and then Mystico can't do anything. And they proceeded to do that in 5 games and won them all. So, and yeah, it was very well done by them, and EWolves have shown that their Mirana is pretty dang strong. So, with that, we're going to see another round of bans. I wouldn't be surprised if Invoker gets banned out here by either team, along with things like EWolves loves running the Juggernaut. We also will see sometimes the Gyrocopter being another staple for EWolves. But with that being said, I think, Ryu, you there?
Dire team ban.
Excellent. So, I don't know if you've gotten back into the game. He had a full crash there, guys. Tried to cover it up. But, yeah. Are you back in? I am so excited. They've actually won with it a number of times. It's in their most picked heroes this patch, which you'd expect with the buffs, but they actually win with it, which is really impressive to me.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban.
Yeah. He does the whole ice, just get a lot of experience in the offlane, and you really don't expect it from a Pudge, a hero without a great escape. Gets a lot of experience and then goes and ganks a lane usually, picks up an early smoke. And as you said, it gets a lot of work done, but it's very similar, I feel, to this Mirana. Both have pressure on them to get stuff done, otherwise the heroes, you have to land those arrows, you have to land those hooks, or why did you pick up the hero?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Lena.
Dire team pick.
And it's suddenly something where if Mirana can hit arrows, I
10
think Lena can get a
seconds
kill, but you're not wrong. OD, very dominant laner. Sometimes we also even see teams
5
put the OD in the
seconds
safe lane to ensure the farm. It's just a pain. I find it a difficult hero to gank, so
Reserve time.
we'll see exactly what they go with. But Elite Wolves generally dominate their lane, so I'm really interested to see what they get next. Yeah, the Omni Knight struck me as a little interesting. Yeah, it's just not one that Leviathan seemed to pick up much, but also it's hard to say in games where they get the Pudge, is the Omni always banned out? We'll see. For Leviathan, I do wonder if they're looking for that mid or carry. They also like to pick the Tiny quite a bit. I'm not sure if it would fit here at all, but that's another possibility, right? You can
10
toss the
seconds
Pudge in
remaining.
and use the what's it called?
Team pick.
Dismember, but they go for Leshrac. Hello.
Anti-mage.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
This is also best of ones. I think it's a
Dire
great
team pick.
opportunity for teams to experiment a little bit, right? It's not, what's the right way to say it? You don't maybe get the practice you want in scrims. Yeah, it's not a huge deal. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. 5 seconds remaining.
Faceless Void.
Oh.
Radiant team pick.
Could they run a support Lesh? Yeah.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Shadow Demon.
As you said, this is from both teams a very out there draft. Shadow Demon is something we're seeing get picked occasionally. I'm super surprised to see it with the anti-mage, not against it, because we do sometimes see it against. But this is some interesting stuff going on. We're about to see, okay, it will be Jenkins on the Pudge, and we'll see. It has to be a cool Faceless Void, right? You can't really run it elsewhere. Could you run the Faceless Void in the offlane still? Maybe you make sure Jenkins gets a bit of farm and then runs away, gives the farm to the supports or something strange?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Prepare for battle.
And neither team actually TP'd out. It's something we see quite a bit, but since both teams decided not to, it looks like Jenkins might be able to get this down without too much notice coming out from Van. He's placed it, he's walking away. They're going to have some idea of where it is. We'll see if they get it this time. Oh, actually, not. Do they have central? Surely they do. Actually, no. Wow. That's really interesting. We often see teams start with sentries. It's pretty, do you think just wanting to make sure Mirana has enough sustain and so on to land arrows here? And I think, Ryu, you still there? No worries, no worries. I was worried that you had died or something. So, anyway. Yeah.
I was meant to have
No worries. These things happen, you know. Don't cost all the time. Anyway, they didn't begin with sentries, but we got the normal rune split. This mid matchup, as you said, Lena can contest the OD some. Hello. You were not speaking right now, are you? Okay. Yeah. I guess they wanting to wait a little bit. They did have a smoke on the Mirana, and perhaps just wanting to get level 2, thinking they need it. Who knows, but we will see Boris trying to kill off the boar on top, and Yusham is coming over, but Smash already level 2 in that top lane. Although, will he be level 2 for long? There's gonna be a stun coming out. Oh, they miss! I'm not sure they have the damage here to get him, but they will put a lot of harass onto Smash.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, this is another interesting thing I mentioned, that we have Iwo on the mid Lena. No, these days a lot of the time Ban plays the mid, so it's interesting to see that swap up, and it might just be hero preference, but as you said, mid coming back. We have, oh, the arrow gonna hit Eagle. That's a long one. He's gonna take a lot of damage and maybe even fall here, looking like they have the autos, trying to get the deny, unable to.
first blood.
So that's our first blood. Yeah, you know, as you said, she's already caught back up. She has the spam. She doesn't have to worry too much. So you don't want to give her anything more. Mystico hanging out pretty far up. Even though Elite Wolves got that first kill there, as you talked about in this bottom lane, it doesn't feel like they're getting a whole lot done against Jenkins. He's already level 2. He hasn't been zoned super effectively through there being so many supports. Yeah, they just smoked up there, making sure to bypass any wards. They haven't actually been seen here, and they've got the Hawk from Smash for vision. It's up to Masoku if he can land an arrow, or as you said, if Mystico can set it up, but they're really patient here. I do wonder if it's paying off. Do you think it's paying off waiting?
Not today.
Well, it looks like they're going, yeah, on the Witch Doctor. The arrow setup should be easy. The Fate Force takes it for him, but now he's going to take quite a bit of damage, should be able to backtrack it, and he actually jumps in further, going in onto Smash. Do they have the damage there? A few more autos will get it. They just have to catch him, and he goes for the TP away. They do not have another time walk, and salvaged.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ooh. That is an ambitious way to go, especially at nighttime, and we do have rotations coming out from both Leviathan and Elite Wolves. This is going to set up for the Light Strike Array. The arrow comes out first. Now the autos, the coconuts from Newsham, not enough. OD does go down. Elo, though, is tanking the tower, even with the DD, and they lose their mid in return. Newsham's taken a bit of poison, but I think he's fine. So...
The prize is mine.
Now, who do you try to focus here? Do you say, hey, we gotta go deal with this AM? Oh, yep, as you said, there's gonna be a stun onto Ilwo. No chance to Laguna Blade here. Tries for the Light Strike Array. One more auto attack, but she's bottling up through it. Can they hit her? The arrow does hit on Eagle, but Lina is gone. Unable to save her.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Clearly something both teams have been practicing, right? Like, there's no question here that people have been thinking up these strats. So, and Jenkins, oh, only level 5. When he hits that level 6, as we mentioned, the Laguna Blade is at the ready. Maybe they can do something about Van, because Van is by far ahead of everybody on this net worth chart. Oh, yeah, getting the stun. Masoku does have the leap away in time. They've also... Oh, okay, never mind. Varus finds him, and Smash walking it off. Nice quick kill. Oh, there we go. Like, okay, just the Laguna Blade. No need for that. And now, see if Eagle looking like he's gonna be fine. So, what do you do about... Oh, do you try to force fights a lot of the time? Because, of course, Anti-Mage not a hero who necessarily wants to fight early since he wants to get his Battle Fury and farm. Do you try to get Jenkins in on, like, dismembering into OD ult on the AM or something? You were mentioning that it doesn't feel like they have a great way of dealing with Van.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower.
He does end up going down. Smash, though, looking like he's gonna get killed in return. Actually, living for quite a long time, but they get him. Now EWO is here. Does have the Laguna Blade in 8 seconds. Not sure if he needs it. Bar is taking a lot from this DD. Nushim gets the coconut, bounces back onto EWO. Both sides should be able to walk away here. EWO thinking about going back in for more as she bottles up. She won't be able to get the Laguna Blade. And Lena gonna have to back on out here. Oh, not backing out. Okay, that's a DD. She gets stunned again. The coconut's not bouncing back to her. She has a light strike array. Boris comes in, chronospheres her, and this should be an easy kill.
Is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah. Also, this game is actually quite even though AM just got a tower there. We're within 1,000 gold, within 1,000 experience. So I still think it's up in the air, and as we mentioned, it's gonna come down to who can effectively force the other team to fight. Obviously, EWolves have a lot of ways to protect AM. There's going to be some nice zapping coming out from Eagle. No split earth. Does go for it. Doesn't manage to make it land. Oh, Primal Roar returned onto Eagle as well. And the hook, no, he gets the boar instead. Oh, Eagle is very low. Can the boar wrap around and get the lost hit or something? Yes, Smash knows where he is. The Dismember does end up coming out. Eagle now, this time you won't miss that split off. Has ult, has Edict. Can he get enough damage? He does manage to kill Smash. But look, there are Laguna Blades with their name on it. They get pudged, and now Eagle falls as well. Oh. Oh, can he get the bash? Does he have it? He has bash, but he doesn't need it. Gets it before the invis goes out. This game is action-packed. For being a game with some heavy farmers, I'm a little surprised.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
There's gonna be a hook slightly off the mark. Eagle coming in though does have that slow from the lightning, but dodges the arrow. Yeah, here's Smash. He's got no primal roar, but he does have axes. It's not nearly as scary. Ewo, no mana again going for this. There is the lightning coming out for the slow. Masoku, no mana as well for an arrow, but looking like they're just gonna disengage.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, they have one more left, and as you said, they're making so much space for this AM. It may become a question of he will be ready to fight much earlier, and then this strat of constantly fighting will favor the AM because he'll be so big. But here's the smoke, wrap around. Smash does have Primal Roar. Now let's see what they can find. Oh, they've spotted them, and there's going to be a Primal Roar onto Nusham, taking the axes and the arrow between the creeps. Oh, they used the Dismember, but then they saved from the Shadow Demon. One's dead. Death Ward channel for all of a second. Can they kill Masoku? Lightning, not enough damage. Although Faceless Void on the other side, Boris coming in onto Mystico. See, oh, okay, Light Strike Array. He's smarter than that. He time walks down to the bottom, going for the Chronosphere. There, he gets it onto Iwo, smacking away, setting up the hook as well. Arrow hits him, but Iwo taking too much damage. And Boris just gonna stand there and take all that damage. Actually looking for more. Doesn't guess correctly. A nice fight there for Leviathan, and this brings us back down to 0 net worth, and Leviathan actually has quite a bit of an experience lead.
Illusion.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, speaking of OD, getting into that disruption, Light Strike Array, Laguna Blade, no, hook, not gonna be soon enough, but they should be able to get Iwo. But finally, Van, he's like, hey guys, I'm ready to fight. Will it be enough? He's actually taking a lot of damage just standing here, and they can see him. No, they can't get the split earth off in time from Eagle. And Van, blinking back. He just got it. He just got it. say your thoughts. You had issue with him coming to a fight with no fighting spells. I'm assuming is what you're saying. Yeah, he's at 450 GPM at 13 minutes in. That's a pretty good stat. And perhaps he actually just came mid because there were some creeps there, right? He had no intention to fight. He just wanted to farm and these enemy heroes got in his way. But I do think you're right. It'll be good to see the utility that they can get now, that they have them on a void.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, up top! Sorry, Jenkins just being an excellent hooker, you were saying. I agree with you. I'm not sure what the best way to get around this. Oh no, they do manage to just get Leshrac picked off there. And it does feel like, as you said, even if you're ahead, you have to deal with, there's some really good 4-man roaming coming out of EWolves, or even 3-man roaming, because they can just stick Shadow Demon behind the anti-mage, make sure he stays safe, and Light Strike Array, Primal Roar, Laguna Blade every, what, 80 seconds? Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna try to come on up. They don't have the Primal Roar, but will the Starfall be enough? No! And they managed to get the kill, the Chrono on both. There also is a hook coming out. They can't see Smash anymore, but they've got the Mirana, and they know that Smash must be around. Mirana's ult still going for another few seconds. Can they find him? Jenkins, is he gonna look to the left? It's nighttime. I think he's out of vision. And Smash gets out.
Tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, we're gonna be having an engagement in mid and in top. It looks like the Light Strike Array does hit Laguna Blade as well, and some autos coming out. Oh, Newsome is trying to live, get the Death Ward off, but the axes will finish him off. And I'm gonna let you talk for a bit because it looks like I'm having some tech issues. So, gonna.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, I am worried about the stream. I think I have to restart the stream. I have to actually just check in because I'm getting weird numbers on my end, but I don't know if. Yeah, it's now lagging. Okay. Oh no, and it's back. I'm getting numbers all over the place. I think it was on Twitch's end because I just had like 30 seconds. No, I'm gonna restart it. Okay. So. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about the typing there, and yeah, sorry, I just have to wait till the stream is actually down so we get 4 minutes of delay, because unfortunately that's how it works. But keeping on commentating, because as you said, there are still people maybe watching in Dota TV. That was really good. They killed off the anti-mage. He actually has finished up his Battle Fury and Vlad's at 18 minutes, but he's not done yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a flashback for me. You know, 3 years ago, sometimes we would have the Faceless Void versus the Anti-Mage situation where they would be carries going against each other, and then normally the game would end because Anti-Mage obviously outscales him, but if you could hit those 2 or 3 timely chronos and then shutting down the Anti-Mage Battle Fury, then yes, you would have a really good time going into the mid game where normally the Anti-Mage shut down and then you have like 5k net worth onto the Anti-Mage with the Faceless Void. But in this situation, it's not going to be happening. And even then, this is just a Faceless Void with a Blink Dagger. He's not going to be carrying anybody. It's all on the back of OD, which only has a rod.
Oh. Hit an arrow up on top. We'll see. No follow-up. So you were saying on the old school.
Old school. No, that was actually pretty much it. Hook. Oh, they got the chrono. Bottom.
Oh yeah, let's see if they can get the kill on EWO. They've got a decent amount of damage, but here comes AM. They pop the dust, but between them, do they have the damage? They get out on EWO. Now Van, in a bad spot, is going to blink away over to the Ancients and just continue farming. Although up on top, we're also... Oh, Newsham gets the TP out. And now we're going to be seeing that Shibi taking a lot of damage here in a second if they find him. There comes the Hawk. Smash doesn't have the Primal Roar, but he is poisoned. Ridiculously poisoned up there. And looking like he's got to find a way out of this one. There are a lot of heroes surrounding him. There's going to be another disruption coming out. Yeah, he goes down.
He didn't even use it. Sad. That would have been like 1,000 damage and he didn't even use it. Come on. See, you're not the only one having problems here.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I need to restart. It's fun. I actually have to... There we go. Now it's down. You have to wait. It's really weird. On Twitch, you have to wait for the stream to be down. Otherwise, if you try to reconnect, it'll be exceedingly unhappy. So.
Radiant's middle tower
Lag is always a part of the game. You gotta get used to it. It's not just the players. We got Perfect World. And we got my mic issues, llamas, lag problems. I mean,
I haven't had this, but Twitch has been having some issues. I actually was just reading this morning about folks saying they were having some trouble with the San Francisco server, and yeah, I will just change over which servers we're using. So anyway, let's get back into this game. Looking at it, we are 20 minutes in. EWolves ahead on net worth. Pretty damn even when it comes to experience, and as we talked about, they have an AM that is getting scarier and scarier as we speak.
I mean, he already has a Yasha. I'm very worried. It's just so much vision right now coming out from EWolves. They're just using it perfectly. Smash has been playing good. He just baited that hook. I knew he was going to do that. So, and then he just D-wards casually because he knew there was a ward there. So, I'm just praising him right now. S-God is still here. I really like how he's transitioned into the offlane. I mean, I think he's still an amazing mid hero, but somebody's got to play offlane.
Yeah, they had some switch-ups. A lot of teams we've seen do this. You know, Archon at one point swapped where Moo and Monkeys Forever were playing, and I think it's really good. Obviously, OG is one of the prime examples of a team that swaps up roles and swaps positions and does very well. But when other teams are flexible or understanding that, hey, we've had some roster shuffles and maybe I can't just sit where I'm used to, I think it's good overall.
All right, back to the. Well, we should probably look at all the items across the board here. It's been a while. I don't even know.
So Necronomicon 3 is up on Smash. Aether Lens has been up on MGod. Jenkins got his Aether Lens ages ago, right? But as you said, the thing that's scary is Anti-Mage. 1,500 gold has that Yasha already.
We also got the gem coming out from Masoko. They've also had the Necro 3 keywording already once. So no vision on the side of Leviathan right now. It'd be scary to play in the dark here. Eagle could be in trouble. They just... Sword is gonna go bye-bye.
Yeah, in about a second, Masoku says thank you for 50 gold, and can they make something more of it? Okay, oh gosh, Iwo is right on the tail of Eagle. Eagle, you're surrounded. Jenkins is there to try and help him out. He gets the hook onto Masoku. There's going to be a Primal Roar to stop the Devour. The axes come out, and oh, that's a beautiful Chronosphere. Can he kill anyone, though? They have no damage. OD finally here. There's going to be a Death Ward. They've dusted up everyone that they can. Smash at the very least, taking damage. Oh, and they hook Iwo back into the Death Ward. Aegis is down. OD is stunned. Will be about to be not stunned. They missed the Split Earth. Oh, he doesn't manage to, and he's gonna get smacked around. A nice kill on Ewo, but Anti-Mage on the backline's killing them off. There's the deny, but Boris, can you fight an Anti-Mage? I don't think so. And now Shibi in a lot of trouble. One more auto attack brings him down. Will they even kill Van? They finally do. Smash. Oh, the arrow whips, but Murano with the stall. Will she get both? She gets one. Void gets away with that backtrack, but managing to blink to safety.
No, I'll smash gifts well. It's there.
And I believe
Void.
we're back without lag. Sorry again, folks, about the lag. These things come up. I've changed which server I'm streaming to, and it looks to be stable. I will also try a restart if we have problems between games. So sorry about that.
No, it's fine. You're doing great. So,
Dire's
yep,
top
that was a
tower
really
is
good
under
team fight.
attack.
I'm really surprised Anti-Mage didn't use his Mana Void onto the Void there. Pretty funny saying Mana Void and Void. But it would have been huge. Even though it's only
Dire's
600,
top
all of his
tower
mana
has
was gone.
fallen.
But still, he's level 16. So it would have brought the OD down completely low. I think also OD got really low from killing the Necro 3. I really didn't see that. I was curious, like, all of a sudden he got
Dire's
zapped for
middle tower is
a huge
under
amount,
attack.
so that was pretty weird. Now, still EWolves in the driver's seat, putting pressure even when their anti-mage is just dead. Just goes to show how far ahead they are right now in map control.
And I also have to give some credit. Masoku managed to land a pretty long arrow on the OD again. You know, that OD, as you mentioned, where does Leviathan's DPS come from? I think a lot of it's that Death Ward and the OD, and if one of them's out of commission for 3 seconds, it's a little bit difficult to get the business done.
Yeah, this is just a very big problem that you can start seeing with the OD now. He has to build into a BKB here, which means that he's not going to have a sheep stick, he's not going to have a force staff. Beastmaster's just getting solo kills around the map. It's not an ideal situation. They're just going to get heavily out-farmed now, and it's going to take a huge screw-up from EWolves if Leviathan want to get back into this. Oh, yep.
Oh, we're gonna... Yules into Light Strike Array, Indestructible, Laguna Blade. Let's see if they can... Oh, actually...
no.
Again, no damage. Oh, and the hook misses as well on the creep. Ewo, do they have Dust on Jenkins? No, he moved around stuff because of all the bags parts, and they're not gonna find anything.
Dire's middle
I mean, that was
tower has
counterintuitive. Like, he used Astral on himself when the Face's Void went into Chrono, so they had their huge DPSer not being there. That's a big letdown. And the Chronosphere there's no Ags on him yet, so that's 80 seconds without it. I don't know if Leviathan can get anything done without it.
Yeah, as you said, that's really scary. You don't have your big team fight style. Pudge almost has an Axe, so at least there's gonna be those 4-second hooks coming out, right? But I mean, what happens? You hook Beastmaster in, he primal rolls you, maybe you hook Van in, or you get the Dismember off before he blinks away?
Yeah, you're just fishing for hooks now, Llama. that's what they're gonna have to do right now. It's kind of pretty much on the back of Jenkins to get a really good hook. BKB now on Pudge. They do have a ward scouting him out here. Oh, but even if he hooked him, he can just easily Manta style, and he can dodge the Dismember. So hooking an anti-mage is not easy. It's like when you hook a Storm Spirit, he can still zip away because he has enough time. And it's the same thing for the anti-mage here in this situation where if you hook him, he still can cast his Manta style, and then you're out of mana, and then you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah. Although on top, we'll see if they can find Masoku. There is a coconut coming his way, but using it off, and thoughts from Leviathan understanding they do not want to overextend it. At the same time, Varus has to be very careful here. He does manage to time walk over to the side. He should be able to time walk to safety. Iwo following with Blink. Let's see. Oh, the Light Strike Array off the mark, and Varus is out. Although at the same time, what is going on up top? They find Yushim, they stop his TP with the Mana Void, and goodbye, Witch Doctor.
Rest in peace. Coconut friend.
As you said, I think the game is firmly in EWolves' control. They are 15,000 net worth ahead. We got a Primal Roar coming out onto Jenkins. Even just these creeps, they don't need the AM. These Necro creeps just burn all of his mana. And now he's walking away with nothing. Oh.
They are feeding Necro books, so that's something you should not. It's a 300 gold a pop.
Odie went Dragon Lance. I thought it was going to be a BKB.
No, it'll still be a BKB build up. He'll probably disassemble it, but yeah, it's kind of like one of those cheap, cost-effective items where you can just build it up in situation. I mean, if he doesn't go BKB, he's gonna die. Even if he does go for it, he has to make sure he pops it right before the Primal Roar comes out. If not, then easy setup. But at the same time, we still have Jenkins Pudge, so he can always manage to save the OD. But Not if there's a good disruption, or not if Smash blinks in and summons his boars and his minions, because he's really good at understanding this game. What does he do? He blocks the hooks with his minions, so he's been doing a really nice job so far from Smash.
Do you think that the Dragon Lance is also there just for a little bit of extra synergy with the Chronosphere?
Yeah, it helps you from a long distance. It's not too bad. But if you want to survive, you still need to have the BKB. I do think it's okay to go into it in this situation. It's only 900 you're losing out on, but if you really want a team fight, say you had that 900 right now, you would have your BKB. So it's kind of worrying for me that they're smoking out right now.
Okay, they found EWO, and EWO Smash actually doesn't know who to. Oh, he gets caught out as well in that Chronosphere. These are 2 big kills, but can they actually get Smash here? The hook will finish him off, and the rest of the side of EWolves not wanting to fight when they are 3 down, although a lot of big ults were used, they'll walk it out.
Yeah, it's sad to say both of their cores got picked. If they had Beastmaster Roar or Lina for setup, maybe they could have kept going here.
Oh, there's gonna be the EWolves, as you said.
They have so many EWolves.
Yeah, both sides are rocking those EWolves. Oh, they're going further in. Bar's trying to find something at the same time as Van going up. Yeah, we have 3 EWolves on the side of EWolves. That's a choice.
Tornadoes. Death by tornadoes. I like it.
Perhaps they're a little bit worried about making sure that they have ways to protect the AM and also to stop the dismember, or just wanting, you use the OD because he doesn't have the BKB yet, no damage in the Chronosphere.
Yeah, you can Yules dodge a lot of things. You can Yules the Void Chronos, but he doesn't do that much damage. So Yules stop the Witch Doctor from casting his ulti. It's a really big thing. Maybe.
Now,
Where are you going,
Leviathan...
Evo?
I think he's just checking Roche. Yeah, a long spawn on that one. Almost max timing. Now, Leviathan, they did get a big pick there. That was actually over a 3,000 gold swing. Oh, speaking of big picks, can they do anything to Van? He pops that BKB at Eagle. The Astral Imprisonment will just delay the inevitable there. Oh, he gets the blink away actually though, but here he comes. The Mana Void does nothing because Eagle had full mana. But a gem explodes out of him, and now Bar is trying to go in for it. He has Chronosphere in 2. Are they gonna feel like they can jump in? He goes for it, but it's only onto Van. And are we about to see some Yules come out? No, instead they jump forwards onto the OD. You can see him going down the Death Ward, working away on Van, but he just gets disrupted, and then he'll blink away. He actually blinks on over to where the Witch Doctor is. No Mana Void, but the auto attacks are more than enough to bring him down, and Boris having to walk on out. Has the time walk in 3 seconds. Should be able to get out here.
Yep. I mean, eventually the EWolves are going to come out on top. BKB was kind of wasted there in the anti-mage, but still, you couldn't bring him down. Way too aggressive there from Void chasing when, you didn't have your Pudge there. You already... they were in a good position. But I think EWolves just, having this ward and them fighting outside the base, perfectly executed. Oh!
That's the hook we talked about, but he immediately turns around Abyssal Blade. Jenkins also takes out Laguna Blade, and he is 1, 2, 3. They're not even going to bother finishing him off. Don't need those auto attacks, and this is looking like an easy set of racks. There is buyback on OD, but it's so close to respawning that he may just wait. And they actually back on out on EWolves.
Yeah, no, that's a kind of a big misplay. They should at least got the range Rex.
Oh, here comes Eagle. A beautiful Chronosphere onto 2. Can they kill off these folks? That's a lot of good damage going in. Newsham also pops a dust. I believe they've caught out Masoku here with that dust. Goes for the leap TP. Can Boris find her in time? No! Everything just a little too late.
Alright, so the reason why Shadow Demon didn't cast Disruption is because he had a gem. They have 2 gems on both of the supports from EWolves, and he was like, oh, I'm running, guys, screw you, I'm not saving you at all, you're dead already, so it doesn't matter. And they did manage to save the 2 gems at least. But yeah, that was really weird. They backed out at a very bad timing there. They still had a lot of time, but they were scared of the Faceless Void.
Yeah, so a good... Even though they did lose a couple people, EWolves still firmly in the driver's seat. Arrow coming on through does hit on Shibi as Roche is pounding away on him. Masoku, I don't know what you do here if you're a Mirana.
You arrow the Roche, get the last hit, leap in, and get the
I like that. Let's see, there's gonna be another arrow coming out onto Boris this time. They know that they should know his Chronosphere is back up. They have to be careful here. This is a bit of a choke point. They managed to get it. Shibby has picked it up, and now EWolves up on Mr. Chrono. But can he go in there and get off? A big ult gets it on 2. That's more than enough for them to pound away, and there is the Death Ward. M-God going down. Smash as well, but now here comes AM, and he just immediately rips on through Shibby, and he's probably gonna fall again. Yeah, Shibby. Oh, Primal Roar even expended there. And now Jenkins in a bit of a bad spot. Gonna blink away. They have catch though. They have an AM whose blink is a lot shorter cooldown than his. And Van doesn't have the Abyssal Blade here though, Jenkins. Oh, can he get to the Haste Rune? If he could, it doesn't look like he'll be able to.
Oh, Rip Jenkins. He's gonna get bashed eventually. Again, yeah.
Haste.
Tries his best there.
Mid? Yeah, this is 4 dead for 2.
Yeah, and there's
Really.
the racks.
I mean, OD has 5,000 gold during that. He lost 500 because they didn't buy anything. If you have a BKB in that situation, or yeah, maybe even a sheep stick, but he didn't have enough for it.
Dire's middle barracks
Oh man,
has fallen.
OD. Buy items,
Dire's
bro.
bottom tower is under attack.
And as you said, maybe a BKB could have saved the day here, although of course Abyssal goes through, OD buys back, seeing what they can find here. They Chronosphere up again, Eagle jumps forward, manages to dust a bunch of them. Ewo at the very least, can they catch him? Split Earth hits, and now Lena going down. They're still pursuing the AM, but they didn't catch him with that time dilation, so he just blinks on out.
Run.
We'll see. Actually, there's gonna be a Chronosphere just on Smash, but he has so much support around him. Arrow is gonna miss, but there is a disruption. Boris's name on it, and Smash just blinks away. There is still a time walk from Boris. That's that.
That was like one of those hopeful chronos into 5 time locks. I don't even know. Yeah, his team was way too far away to even help out in this situation. Anti-Mage BKB still on cooldown. Really doesn't want to fight just yet. He also has 5,000 gold of his own he can spend, so probably wants to buy that up. They'll probably just give up the tier 1 here, unless Leviathan back out. What did he get? Odin?
Oh, we're gonna have Pudge just go straight for the Devour, but of course the disruption comes out. Can Newsham find anything? Oh, just on the tail hairs as the leap comes out. Smash also working in on Eagle. The Split Earth does manage to hit, and this should be a kill.
I'm really confused why maybe his Necro book was on cooldown and he was waiting for it, but he didn't use Roar or the Necro book on to the Lesh. Sad I don't have enough information. That would have been a free kill. Radiant, right?
Oh, yep.
Jenkins?
Yep, Jenkins did. He's probably gonna pay for it with his life. We'll see. Yeah, he's going down here. He'll maybe get Masoku. Oh no, he won't. He won't be out of the disruption in time. He gets the deny.
Yeah, screw Pudge, man. He's lucky denied.
Okay, the AM has flunked into a bunch of them. The Chronosphere does come out while the BKB is there. They need to use the Death Ward on the correct Van. He has Blink up the minute he's out of this. Do they have any way of holding him in place? And no. That would be a no. Boris going in for it though. Does use that time dilation, so finally Van can't just blink all over the place. They drop the OD ult, it just tickles him, and now they bring down Anti-Mage. Over 1,000 bounty for that kill.
Wrecked. Get time dilation. Oh, finally we get to see some use of it during this game. I mean, honestly, the Faceless Void has been doing superb this game. He's been hitting a lot of good chronos. Obviously, once you get these Ags online, it does tremendous amounts of work, but you know, you're still down to racks. You still have only gotten 1 tower. Or bottom rip again.
Oh, yeah, Masoku having some trouble here, staying alive. That is going to be a gem exchange, I believe. Boris hunting onto Masoku. Smash also at the ready with that Primal Roar up, but Eagle coming in with the blink. When is Smash going to use the Primal Roar? Looking like he doesn't want to, and Boris gets the time lock as well. Masoku going down on the sidelines there, and now Smash taking some damage. They need some follow-up here. Lena is TPing in, but Iwo, I don't think this is the party you want to be in. And maybe finally they'll get the tier 1 for Leviathan.
That's a lot of unnecessary blood, it looked like, from EWolves, but nonetheless, Bone kind of... They're still heavily down, but if they can do 2 more of those, they will definitely be in the driver's seat for Leviathan here. And they have the sheep stick, so they finally have a good method of really shutting down the anti-mage, so now he just needs a blink dagger. I think that's what should go next. Obviously, you should save for buyback. Buyback, it might be. Yep, for 3 minutes, so you probably just sell your bottle here, you go blink dagger, and you get
We'll see exactly what he wants to go for. He's using that bottle of regen. For Boris, who also suddenly has 5,000 gold, what would you suggest there? I mean, we talked about how the Void, maybe not the hardest of right clickers. Do you decide to go into being an hero that actually does damage at this point?
Well, he's gonna answer you.
Oh, okay.
He's probably gonna go, yeah, Hyper Sun. I was gonna say along the lines of, yeah, either he goes into some supporting cast with the AC, or he goes for the refresher. Honestly, he still could go for it afterwards, but the AC is gonna help them buff them up a lot against the DPS of the. Yeah, Anti-Mage almost has his butterfly. Actually, he has it completed. Courier has respawned now, so pretty much was waiting for that. They have a double damage too.
Double down
Then?
on sorcery.
Probably not gonna make any use of it.
Oh, Van's slotted. Evo could have bottled it for him, but at this point Van is slotted, so there's no way that, he could hold it for the fight. That's something nice for Leviathan, but this smoke, not so much. It is their last smoke for a while on Elite Wolves, and checking their inventories, they don't have another one floating around. Are you also pinging out of Vlad's? Whoa, oh no, it's just Van's old Vlad's. He'll probably sell that, never mind.
Yep. I wonder what he's gonna buy. He's gonna buy something from the side shop. Maybe he's...
Van's done, right? You just get bots. Eventually, you maybe swap out the Battle Fury for something else, but he's feeling pretty done. There's going to be, arrow? I don't know where that actually went. Hook onto Van, though! He gets at the BKB, but there's the Devour coming out! If they force this BKB, that's good enough to Chronosphere. It was too late, though! And now Eagle, stuck in the middle of all of them, doesn't want to be there. Boris goes in, uses that time dilation, only hitting on 2, though. Another hook onto Smash. He's gonna get smacked around here. They at least get that kill, but a big arrow onto Jenkins, and now Van in the middle of them. Astral Imprisonment is going to save one of them for later, but Van still pounding away on all of them, and the ult comes out! A lot of good damage there. Boris still trying to work away at them. They don't have a tower. Actually, very low here on the anti-mage. Could they possibly bring him down? Newsom's life saved by a hook. A little bit more damage to the disruption, saving his life again. Newsom has gone down. Van, he's sitting there on a slither of health, but no one can get near, and nobody has mana. Newsom goes with the buyback. Will Maledict save the day onto M-God? It looks like it will. Did they hold?
It looks like it. And they're picking out the gem, they can't really buy it. Oh man, that chrono whiff though. Ooh, he was so hesitant to use it. Oh, Courier.
Dire's middle tower
Courier.
is under
Ooh,
attack.
Courier battle! Courier battle!
Radiant's
Jenkins wins.
courier has been defeated.
Illusion.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of dead couriers by Jenkins this time. That was number 2, and it looks like that courier was holding... Oh, it was just the Vlads that he's gonna sell, so it's okay.
Yeah, best moment of the game. I don't even care if I watch anymore. Good. I'm good. That was my day.
I think it's really interesting. I'm ridiculously impressed by Leviathan here. I'll admit, I thought it was over for them. I thought it was over when this anti-mage was getting a lot of free farm, and I mean, let's look at the net worths. The anti-mage is double the next person in the game who is Smash. Like,
yeah, they're giving a lot away. They're giving these 1 or 2 free kills every time extra from Elite Wolf sides when they could cut the bleeding. Like, they could sacrifice 1 hero, leave them to die, 2 heroes, and then said sometimes they give over 4 instead of the 1, as I say here, but just giving too much away when they already lost a lot, and they're not backing out properly. But yeah, they still have a lot of map control. They have the Hawk still scouting out. They're gonna have the constant pressure in the top lane, and then once the next Roche is up, Leviathan have to contest it. If they have a cheese online and an Aegis, I think Aegis for the anti-mage, you drop your boots here, and then you can get your Moon Shard. But so far, Jenkins has been the hero, it seems like, for this game, as well as Boris.
oh, almost, but no cigar. Yeah, I really agree with you. The Chronospheres and the hooks have been doing a lot of work. How do you feel, though, if this game does go Ultra League, do things end up changing for Leviathan?
Yeah, yes, in a way. OD can do really well against an anti-mage, as long as he can get the jump. We just saw what his ulti could do, right? It almost killed 3 of the heroes instantly, just because of how much intelligence. So definitely OD late game scenario is very scary, especially if he has a refresher. You sheep somebody, ulti, sheep somebody, refresher.
Okay,
Oh.
Ben just popped on out and Boris was already TPing away. They should have seen that. Eagle in a lot of trouble. Abyssal Blade does come out. Where's the stuns? Doesn't matter, there's a BKB. And Mana Void finishes him off. Oh no, an anti-mage going in for more bars. He's not getting any bashes, and in fact he's being bashed, but no Chronosphere, Death Ward, and the Devour. There's gonna be a ult from Smash, but not coming out on anyone who can be stopped, and AM immediately buys back. A hook gonna be off the mark, but MGod taking heavy damage. Oh gosh, the ult comes out when he uses the Ghost Scepter, and now Smash probably gonna die in short order. EWolves just hanging out on the sidelines. I don't think they see her life strike array. She's killed her Shibby! And now the hook onto her as well. AM is working on their bottom set of buildings, has gotten a ranged Rax there, and now there is nothing to stop him. Masoku coming into their base, gonna actually end up A-Toast, will take quite a bit of damage, and AM just backs on out.
Yeah, Jenkins made... Oh, he almost hit the huge hook on Nina earlier, but delay at that split second. Could have got the kill. Oh, speaking of somebody gonna die, Jenkins.
Okay, there's the Dismember coming out. As you said though, Jenkins, oh, the bash, no! Not enough. The BKB comes out, and now the Dismember will not do enough. Okay, did that Dire Courier this time? Yeah, that's Courier Revenge.
Yeah, it was right in front of the anti-mage and they clicked it. Oh, that's great. This screams.
And Mirana, not gonna hit that arrow, was actually doing good work onto their racks. She does have leap away into the tree line. I think that's what she's looking for. There is not gonna be a... Oh, the split oath just off the mark.
Funny. I like how chat was spamming for Mjolnir on Logan here. Bunch of kids. Go back to school, nerds. But I just wanted to call them out on that.
I think it's...
Mjolnir's good, but at the same time, you really do need to have more defensive mechanics. Like, yeah, I agree. Mjolnir in this state, when you're about to get Mega'd and stuff, oh yeah, it probably is really good now.
Also, there's actually quite a lot of units, right, coming out from the Beast Monster, so lots of damage instances to proc on that shell. I don't know what the shield, the lightning shield, I don't know the actual term. But as you said, AC helps out the whole team, also weakens your opponents, helps out the Death Ward. Oh, and they get themselves the Aegis. Van actually gets rid of something. Oh,
yeah.
No shoes.
No shoes.
Yeah.
Sad to say he doesn't have enough for the Moon Shard because he did buy back. Yeah, he can play aggressive like this.
Oh, and he's just gonna take their building. BKB, they have no way to stop him unless they want to commit that ult. And actually, we see Leshrac dead in the top lane. We're gonna be seeing the kind of fight for your lives here from Leviathan. Although that's kind of been the last few fights. Can they find it? Oh, he gets the hook onto Mirana. Again, Jenkins with these plays. But again, that's just Mirana. Van's gonna be coming in a second. Blinks in aggressively, and Shibby going to not die. They managed to get the Chronosphere off, but they're not hitting the right target with the Death Ward. Finally, and they use also that time dilation. Let's see if he's able to fight him. Shibby's still alive on the sidelines. They dropped a big OD ult, but he is down and has no buyback. There's gonna be a lot of folks dying on the side of Leviathan. Boris also taking mass amounts of damage, and the GGs are called.
Yeah, that was... I mean, at the end of the day, no OD with BKB, it's pretty much game losing. You have to have it in this situation, so you can stop the mana drain. Also, it helps out in a lot of these situations. Don't agree with not going for it. That hurt them a lot in these situations. It was a really good effort from Leviathan coming back into this game, though. Obviously, it was on the backs of Forrest and Jank doing their best with the... You know, it's kind of funny watching the synergy between setting up Chronos for the hooks. That was really entertaining to watch.